Tracy, and this is my garden. Alrighty, y'all. So I wanted to come on live so we could do some garden chat and water my garden and see if you guys have any questions for me and just talk about all the going ons in the garden right now. I know you can hear a lot of noise. The sun is actually setting. Let me show you guys really quickly before it sets all the way. Look at how beautiful that sunset is. It is so beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. But yes, y'all, I just wanted to come and show you guys all the going ons in my garden as I water my plants. I haven't watered in about 2 days, but it rained like 2 days ago. That's why I haven't watered my plants. So I just thought I'd come on here and spend some time with y'all since I haven't done so in a while on live and water my plants. How is it going, guys? How is it going? Please mute. I'm sorry. Oh, is it on mute? Go ahead and mute. Mute what? All right, y'all. So I'm about to water my plants right now. And I just wanted y'all to see this beautiful sunset. And actually, I'm trying to beat the sunset before before it goes down. I'm actually trying to beat it and water my garden. But this is a look at the garden before I get started. I hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. A wonderful, wonderful evening. I am having a lovely evening. I have to come out here and water my plants, and I wanted to tell all of my new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is a purpose-driven channel where we discuss all things gardening, skincare, just everything natural. And one of my purpose of starting this channel is really to inspire others to live a natural life, and through gardening and just finding your purpose in whatever it is that brings you peace and make you happy. But I am so happy that you're here today. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for the subscription. I really appreciate it. So what's going on with y'all? What's going on in the garden? Can I be your stay-at-home husband? I'm married. So let me just make that clear. I am married happily. Thank you very much. But thanks for joining the stream. But yeah, so as you can see, I'm watering. This is my herb garden right here. As you can see, my lemon basil. These are my lemon basil. They are really, really like outgrown themselves. As you can see, they already started to flower, and it's time for me to really pick them for real. And one of the things I wanted to show you guys, y'all, was my cucumber. Can you guys believe this cucumber, how big it is? Y'all remember early on in the summer how I kept complaining about this cucumber and how it wasn't producing at all? I really think it was the sun. I think it was way too hot, and I think that the cucumbers couldn't take it at all. But y'all, I have another video that I have to do tomorrow. It's gonna be another harvesting video, and really it's just gonna be like a day in the garden because I have so much harvesting to do. As you can see, this is my okra plant right here. I'm already seeing some okra that is ready. Look at this, y'all. Look at that. Oh, I just saw another one. Oh my gosh, I might have to harvest it today because I don't want it to get too big and then it becomes, inedible. I might have to get that today. I'm seeing a couple of them. Ooh, I see. Okay, wow. It seems like almost every plant on every okra plant has like a huge okra from what I'm seeing from here. And I really wanted to film like a harvesting video for you guys tomorrow. So I was thinking about waiting to harvest it tomorrow, but from the looks of it, the way it's looking like super big, I might have to harvest it today. I don't know. What do you guys think? Pick young Don't let it get woody. Yes, that's the reason why I am trying to pick it. That is the reason why I am trying to pick it. But what's going on, y'all? What are you guys growing? What are you prepping? What are you preparing for fall? I was telling you guys, I think in my last live, that I don't really have any plans for fall like that. I really overdid it with my, spring and summer gardening. So I'm really going to take it easy on my fall gardening. What I'm thinking about planting is probably some lettuce and onions and garlic. And I might do some, what's the thing called? Some greens for Thanksgiving. I don't even know. Is it too late to really start doing some greens? I might have to buy some starts instead of starting it from seed. I really didn't put a lot of effort into my fall gardening because I really need to take a break. As you can see, I have a whole forest going on over here, y'all. Let me zoom out so y'all can see this forest. Is it zoomed in? All right. So this right here is my pepper bed, and then behind it is my tomato bed. And I also have tomatoes and pepper growing in grow bags as well, and just everywhere else, honestly. And let me come and show you guys what this tomato forest look like, y'all. It is crazy. Look at this. Look how high this thing has gotten. This thing has gotten so high. And look in there, y'all. I used to be able to go under there, but now it's like it's a little difficult to go under there, but I have to be, to harvest all of my tomatoes. Let's see how to garden. Started my tomatoes already, will plant soon. Tomatoes? What zone are you in that you're starting tomatoes? For fall. You started tomatoes for fall? You must live in an amazing area that you could grow tomatoes in the fall. How great is that? That is amazing. Well, I'm on the East Coast and I'm in zone 8A. And, typically our growing season tends to last I would say up to like November. I was still getting tomatoes. Of course, we still had a little bit of frost here and there. But for the most part, it was almost like that fall, spring, kind of weather. So we have freeze occasionally, and then one day it will be feeling nice. It was just really random. Wow, that is so cool. Zone 10A. How cool is that? That is amazing. Where is that? Is that Texas? Wow. Or Hawaii? Like, where is that at, if you don't mind me asking? That is amazing. I would love to live in a zone 10A. Oh my gosh, my husband would not know what to do with me because my entire backyard would probably be a farm if I lived in a zone like that. And truthfully, I would love to move back to Africa but Africa also, they have the rainy season, so let me not say that. But, the weather for the most part is typically really, really good throughout the year, and you're able to grow throughout the year. Oh gosh, that's where my mosquito spray went. I've been looking for my mosquito spray because I have these like terrible mosquitoes in my backyard that act like vampires. That is amazing. Our growing season is September to May. Oh, wow. Wow. That is so cool. September to May, Florida. Oh, that is amazing. Florida reminds me so much of Africa, like the weather. And I would not mind living there, but I am so afraid of hurricanes. I am so afraid of hurricanes. But that's what's up, though. Congrats to you. Congratulations to you. But yes, y'all, I harvested a ton of these peppers the other day. I don't know if you guys saw my shorts. I harvested a ton of these peppers, and I'm actually going to drop that video this week. I have like a tomato and pepper harvest that I am going to do. The video is going to drop tomorrow, and probably on Thursday I'm going to do the tomatoes. I will drop the tomato harvest tomorrow and then do the pepper probably on Thursday. I really wanted to come on here to ask you guys when is like the best time to go live. I typically don't go live like that, and I'm trying to get a hang of YouTube and just making it beneficial for you guys. So I'm gonna do a poll on my community post so you guys could tell me what day works best for you guys. What day and time is the weekend better versus the weekday? And and also let me know in the comments, like, if you have any videos that you want me to cover, if you have any topics that you would like for me to cover, any questions and things like that. And thank you so much for chatting with me, how to gardening. And I know there are some of you guys that are watching from the bushes. Thank you so much. Anyway, I really appreciate you. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. Woohoo! I am so excited, y'all. And I'm learning now that this is a part of my purpose. Gardening has always been something that I enjoy, but I always lived in an apartment and I didn't, have the space to garden. Of course, you could, do some small container gardening if you have a balcony, but it wasn't ideal. But I always had like a herb plant that I had on my balcony, and I always told myself that the day I get a house, oh my gosh, it's over for these plants. But I'm so grateful, that I actually got into it, because it's something that really has been helping me mentally. And I told my husband, I said, to be honest with you, gardening is like cheaper than therapy. And for those of you guys that garden, y'all know gardening is kind of expensive, but I always say it's cheaper than therapy. It's better than getting therapy, right? And this is also helping you find like a sense of purpose and something that you enjoy, and just being out here with nature and experiencing all of what God has to give. But that's my little rant about why I enjoy gardening and the reason why I got into it. This is actually my 2nd year, and would you believe if I tell you guys I started with just tomato, okra, and corn last year, and the only thing that really survived was the tomatoes. So now I always say I think tomatoes are the easiest plants to grow, even though some people may not agree and they think cucumber is. But I actually had a tough time growing cucumber this year, and I think it was because of the heat. Like, I wasn't getting any kind of female flowers at all. I wasn't getting any female flowers, and I think it was due to the heat. But now I'm seeing a ton of female flowers, and my growing season is almost over. So I'm like, damn, how about that? But I'm glad to even be able to see a cucumber at all. But man, I'm telling y'all, the garden is producing, okay? It is producing. I'm about to go on the other side of my garden. I just want to give you guys like an aerial view for some of you guys that are just now joining. The sun is setting over here. It is so beautiful in the garden right now. Oh my God, like I could literally sit out here and get a glass of wine if I wasn't watering my plants. But yes, it is not cheap at all. It is so not cheap. But I'm telling you, that's one of the reasons why I started this channel, is to just give you some cost-effective ways to start a garden. Of course, starting small is the best, especially if you're new to it. And one of the things, just utilizing what you already have in your home, or even on Facebook Marketplace. I think Facebook Marketplace is a great resource for you if you're just starting out and you don't want to spend, all this extra money on gardening tools or materials, and things like that. Like, for example, this is my herb garden, and this right here is a shipping crate. And I was on Facebook Marketplace and somebody was giving it away for free. Can you believe I asked my husband to pick it up, and he picked this thing up and I painted it. I'm the one that painted it. And he stapled some grow bag material in here. He stapled some grow bag material in here, and then, I put the soil and stuff in there. And look at it, y'all. You wouldn't even think that this is a shipping crate, right? I mean, when I turn it to this side now, you think it is. But for the most part, like, look at it. Look at it, in my garden. Doesn't it look like I'm doing something special in here? Oh my gosh. I think I have some peppers that are ready. Let me put this down real quick. I think I see something red in here. Oh my goodness. It is turning red, y'all. Look at this. It is turning red. How about that? And look at these. They look like they're about to turn red. I have no idea what pepper this is. I don't think it's jalapenos because the jalapenos that I have, they're way shorter and chubbier than this. This is kind of long. But I know that this thing is so freaking spicy, y'all. It is so spicy. It's not even funny. So spicy. But yeah, go to Facebook Marketplace. Facebook Marketplace is such a great resource. There are people that are always moving in your area and they're trying to get rid of stuff. And I think the best time to really buy stuff is the end of gardening season, because there's a lot of people who want to get like new stuff or just want to get rid of whatever it is that they were using for that moment. And now you found a gem. How about that? How about that? Save seeds from your own garden, and that helps. Absolutely. That's another great way of saving money when it comes to, you know, seeds. Buying seeds is definitely saving seeds from your own garden. And I have a ton. When I tell you I have a ton of seeds, this right here is actually my let me put this down so y'all can see. This trellis right here is my grape and my cantaloupe trellis. And I've gotten so many I think I've gotten like 8 cantaloupes so far from here, and I have 4 more growing. Let me show you guys. You see these little sacks up here? These are cantaloupes. This is one right here, one right there, and then one right here, and then I have another one right there. And I think I see some that is coming still on this plant. And when I tell you guys, I have a ton of seeds from these cantaloupes. These cantaloupes was so delicious. And then this is on this side, I have grapes. What I'm actually going to do is, after the season is over, I'm going to remove the cantaloupe and then let the grape take over. And I have additional grape plants that I'm going to add on this side of the trellis, and let this be like my grape trellis. And then next year, I'm just going to have like on the other trellis that have the tomatoes and cucumbers and stuff, I'm going to make that like my melon trellis. And then I am going to grow it on that side. But as I water on this side, I'm just going to give you guys like a look inside the garden. It's a little messy, which is the reason why I am going to, you know, do a video tomorrow, and just for I'm gonna do a video for harvesting and, you know, just trying to clean around and stuff like that in the garden. But y'all, look at my bells, y'all. Look at my bells. And I just harvested a ton of these already. I harvested a ton of these peppers already. As you can see, I grew so many peppers. And can you believe these peppers are seeds that I got from the grocery store, like the bell peppers that I cooked with, and I saved the seeds, and this is what they are. I didn't buy like any special seeds. These are seeds from the bell peppers that I grew. I'm sorry, that I cooked from the grocery store. So yeah, absolutely save your seeds. If you go grocery shopping, save your seeds. Save those seeds. They will come in handy. Y'all, look at how big this cassava plant has gotten. Can you believe how big this thing is? And it's gonna get way bigger. I'm not harvesting this until next year, and it is gonna be so tall, like probably all the way up there. But back here I have my, what's that? Oh, blueberry. I have a blueberry bush back there, and I'm gonna add another blueberry bush to it, next to it, because blueberries like to be in twos because they pollinate each other, and that's how they're gonna produce more fruit. So if you have a blueberry bush and it's not producing, it's probably because you only have one. And then amongst other things, but definitely make sure you have 2 blueberry bushes. And that was one of the mistakes I made. I got like a more mature blueberry plant when I bought it from the store, and then I got another one that wasn't as mature, so both of them did not have the same growth pattern. And now I have to probably buy like a more mature one probably at the end of this year when it's hopefully cheaper or on sale. I'm gonna wait till they're on sale. The worst time to buy stuff is during garden season, because all of the prices are tripled. And, you know, of course, you know, they got to make their money. They know everybody's trying to start a garden, or they have started their garden season. So, but yes, guys, look at all of this. It's getting a little darker here, so you guys probably can see as much, but I really wanted to show you guys this part of my garden and just show you how like lush it is, because this over here in my garden was the part of my garden that I did not think was going to do well. All of the plants in here are in grow bags, and there were plants that I did not think would do well at all. I thought they were going to fail because they were very leggy. They started off, with a struggle when everything else was looking beautiful. And yeah, but now look at it. They are all doing so well. One of the things that I'm so surprised about, though, that I want to show y'all is this squash plant. Y'all, look, I have 2 squash on it, and I think I am going to harvest it tomorrow. I have 2 squash on it after the vine borers already destroyed the other 2 that I had. Those damn vine borers. But they're all doing like surprisingly well. I'm so happy. Let me water this real quick and show you guys a plant. Actually, I can show you guys right now. So this is what, if you've seen my shorts, this is the plant that I was telling you guys about that has a lot of thorns on it, and it just like came out of nowhere and took over my strawberry bed. And by the way, this bed that I have, when I was telling you guys about cost-effective ways of gardening, this right here is a bed, what is it called? A box spring. This right here is a box spring for my mattress. We didn't need it, and so I used it as a garden bed. So I'm telling y'all, use what you got at home, okay? Use what you got at home, and look at where I am now. Honestly, I can't even believe the amount of stuff I have in here. My husband said, look, this just got way too ridiculous. Next year, you need to chill. I'm like, I don't know, man. It might double next year. Hopefully not. I don't have that much space for more to go. But, man, I grew everything I really wanted, though. My goal this year was to grow a lot of tomatoes and peppers, because that's what I cook with a lot, especially bell peppers. I cook with a ton of bell peppers. And that was one of the things that I really wanted to grow. And that's another advice I would give you. Make sure you're growing something that you eat, you and your family. Don't just grow stuff because it looks pretty and it's fun to grow, because at the end of the day, you're just going to be wasting it if it's not something that you eat. And you want to grow something that you eat and be proud of the fact that you're feeding your family from something that you grew. Don't waste your time growing something that you're not going to eat and you're just growing it for fun, unless, that's what you want. But I would totally grow something that my family eat, which is the reason why I have a ton of like exotic plants back here. Like this one right here, this is the bitter ball. And in my culture, we make different stews with it. If you're on this live right now and you're a Liberian, you know exactly what bitter ball is. And that's something that's not typically grown in America, but I wanted to grow it because my family eat it. And I have a lot of like exotic cultural stuff that I'm growing that won't typically grow in America. And I was just trying my hand at it. It was really like an experiment. And I was like, let me see if it grows. And guess what? It's growing, y'all. And even the cassava plant, I am in shock right now. And I know if you're on this live and you're Liberian, I know you're in shock. By the way, it's a couple of you guys watching. Can you please do me a favor and like the video if you're enjoying it? I would really appreciate it. It's just an easy and free way of supporting me and my channel. I really appreciate if you could just like the video. That's all I'm asking. And I appreciate every one of you that's on this live right now. If you're subscribed to my channel, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. You guys have given me like a different sense of purpose as far as where it is I'm trying to pivot in my career or just my life, period. And, they say that when you are doing something that you love, it doesn't feel like work. And that's the era of my life that I'm in right now. And gardening is something that I totally have grown to love. And I knew I liked gardening, but actually starting it and doing all that I'm doing have given me like just a new sense of purpose. And I really enjoy like coming on here and sharing my experience with you guys and just giving you tips, and stuff like that for those of you that would like to start, and giving you encouragement, because if I could do it, you could totally do it. This is not, something that is just for somebody that's an expert. Like, this is really beginner friendly. Oh my gosh, y'all, Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have a harvest tomorrow. Look at this pepper right here. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The peppers are peppering. Look at all of this. Y'all, do you know that I just harvested, I think like a day or two ago? Was it yesterday? Yesterday was what? Saturday? Okay, I harvested on Friday. I just harvested a ton of peppers on Friday and I'm seeing a ton more. So I am totally gonna have a lot to harvest tomorrow. And I will totally be recording it, of course, for you guys. But oh my gosh, y'all, look at that beautiful sunset before I take you guys to my tomatoes. I'm sorry, to my, what is it called? Watermelon. I have to go and water my watermelon. But look at this sunset, y'all. Look at how beautiful this is. Look at God's work. Look at God's work. Literally, this is me every day coming out here if the mosquitoes are not tearing me up, watering my plants, trying to get a glass of wine and just sit and embrace all of this. Thank you guys so much for the likes. I see one person like. What about the rest of you? I see about 16 people on here watching. You know, I see about 16 people watching. Come on, I should have 16 likes, right? It's a free and easy way of just showing me some support, and I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. I see another one. I see another one. Well, we got 12 more to go. Oh, we got 21 people on here now. I should definitely see at least 20 likes. Can we get it up to 20? Oh man. All right, y'all, let's go water my watermelon. I was trying to hurry up and get out of this garden before the sun totally set because, you know, we have some slimy underbelly friends that I am terrified of. He who should not be named. And y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. So don't even ask me. Don't even put it in the chat. Don't even put the emoji in there. Okay? Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. So I was trying to get up out of there before he who should not be named make an appearance and scare the life out of me. All right, I'm gonna leave that there so I can show you guys the rest of my plants before the sun totally go down so you guys can be able to see it. Y'all, look at this. Look at this. This is my jute plant. This is my jute leaf plant. I started this from seeds. I did not start it from indoors. I literally bought the seeds in May and I was like, you know, it's kind of late buying these seeds and it's kind of late to do any kind of starts, you know, starting the seeds indoors. So I'm just going to throw it in here and see what happens. This is another exotic plant I was telling you guys that normally isn't grown in America, but this is something that my family eat. This is a part of our meals that we eat constantly. And I wanted to grow it. And this was an experiment to see if it was even going to, you know, produce this year because of how late that I started, you know, I direct sowed the seeds. Look at how tall this thing is. This thing is definitely at least 8 feet or more. Like, look at this. How beautiful is that? Look at that. And then y'all can see, I'll make sure the next time I go live, I'll start a little earlier so y'all can see everything. This is my bitter leaf. And then as we come over here, y'all, look at this, y'all. Look at this. This is a new watermelon. And I need to, let me try to move this along as I'm watering. Let me try to hurry up and move it along. The sun is going down. The sun is trying to get out of here. And I'm trying to utilize all of it, everything. I'll probably water it again tomorrow, so I don't have to do too much today. But I'll let this sit in here for a little bit. All right, so yeah, y'all, that's a brand new watermelon that was like a little baby, maybe like 5 days ago. Look how big it is. That is crazy. And y'all don't forget, I still have, you know, my super big watermelons. It's a super big one right here. And then I have a super big one right here. And then, where's the other one? I have a super big one right there. You guys can see it's a little dark. But, so what's that? 3 big ones. And then there are some here that you probably can't see now because it's a little dark. So when I go live another time, I'll show you guys. And by that time, it's probably going to be so much bigger. But look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I need to get some likes for all of this. Come on now. I need y'all to send me some likes. Send me some likes, send me some comments. I need y'all to drop the watermelon emoji in the comments. Come on. Come on. Send my plants some love, y'all. Look at this. And I hope they're hearing what I'm saying because, you know, I try to hype them up so they could grow bigger. Look at this, y'all. So I have this one and then that other one that I told you guys about that I need to support. So I use these pantyhose to give them some support. That's the same thing I use for my cantaloupes, and it's been helping, you know, just in case. And I live in like a really high wind area, and man, those winds are not they do not play, especially when we have like a storm and stuff like that. Like it be shaking back here, it be feeling like a tornado is coming through. As a matter of fact, we had a tornado come through here like I think last month. We had a tornado. So yeah, having like, you know, having some support for your melons, especially if you're growing it vertically, which I highly recommend. Oh, look at this. Here's another one I see right here. It's another one, brand new one. Yeah, they are not playing. But yeah, if you are growing melons, I highly recommend that you grow them on a trellis. Like, you know, it doesn't have to be, you know, as fancy as that. It could be a regular trellis. Of course, you know, I was trying to be cute and have like a cute entrance to my garden, and I have like the 2 arch trellises that I got from Tractor Supply. These are the, I think, 16-foot by 50-inch cattle panel, and that I turn into like a little arbor for my garden, just to, you know, bring that extra oomph, you know, to my backyard, especially if a lot of if I'm going to be growing stuff back here. And I just wanted to give my backyard a look, I guess, a pleasant look. I want you to feel like when you come to my home, you're in a Garden of Eden. Hopefully that's the vibe is given. But yes, y'all, these plants are not playing. But I highly recommend that you grow your melons on a trellis. The number one reason is because, you know, like the pests, I have a lot of evil squirrels that live in my backyard that do not care about me or anything that I'm planting. As a matter of fact, they do care. They think I'm planting these things for them, which I don't mind sharing. But damn, the issue that I have with them is they take one bite and then they go to the next one and they don't eat the entire thing. So now I'm left with a random plant that looks really weird because it has a huge bite in it, and then it's a whole bunch of them. But yeah, these squirrels, I think they like to fight, because I definitely be out here with a broom trying to fight them every single day. All right, I am done watering my watermelon. Now I'm going near my house so you can see where I have my potatoes and some more tomatoes. So over here is where I keep my potatoes, like this entire area. So like I was telling you guys, you know, gardening on a budget. All of these are grow bags that I have. I am actually going to start like an Amazon store and put all of the things that I use in my garden that I got for like really good prices in there for you guys if you're interested. But other than that, here's another free thing that I have. This is a pallet that I got from Marketplace. As a matter of fact, all of my grow bags that you guys seen in my garden are sitting on a pallet, and they were all free. So if you go on Marketplace, on Facebook Marketplace, and look in your area, you'll see a lot of companies that get stuff shipped to them, and they get it frequently, and they're trying to get rid of their pallets. And these pallets have a lot of use, especially for the garden. You can use it for so many things. They are so like beneficial, especially for your grow bags if you don't want to, you know, sitting on the ground deteriorating, you know, and stuff like that. So another garden hack for y'all. Go on Facebook. I feel like I'm a Facebook Marketplace promoter, and I am not, because they do not pay me. I wish. But Marketplace, I'm telling y'all, Marketplace have so many free resources. There are so many people. Join some garden groups, or even there's a garden group called, like, I think it's called Free Stuff. I think that's what it's called. It's called Free Stuff, but like Free Stuff, whatever area you're in. So if you're in like Brooklyn, New York, you could type in Free Stuff, Brooklyn, New York, and it's gonna come up. And you will see in your area, whatever area you live in, type it in Facebook, type in Free Stuff. and you'll have a ton of free stuff. And this garden bed that you see right here is also a box spring. So I had 2 box springs for my mattresses, and this is another one of it that I turned into a raised bed. And in here I have like just extra tomato seedlings that I grew so many tomatoes indoors this year. Like it was a tomato overflow, and I gave a lot of it to neighbors and friends. And the ones that were left that they didn't take, I just found places to put it in. And this bed was not originally made for it. This bed was actually for my onions and garlic. And the worst mistake I made was leaving it open without covering it with insect netting. And boy, oh boy, did I learn not to do that ever again, because the allium leaf miners destroyed every single one. I had about 50 garlic and onions in his bed, and they ate every last one. Not even one was saved. Not even one. They were decimated. I was devastated because I cook with a ton of garlic and onions. Like I said, I only want to grow things that my family eat, and I would like to not go to the grocery store. So, I'm trying to grow like all of the basic things and trying to, just process them and freeze them that I could use throughout the year. I don't ever want to have to go to the grocery store unless I'm going to buy maybe chicken or any kind of meats that I may want to cook with my food. Like I literally want to grow all of my veggies and just go to the store to buy meats. That is my goal with my small urban garden. What is your goal with your small urban garden? Let me know in the comments. What is your goal with your gardening? Have you started? Are you thinking about starting? Or do you just enjoy watching other people garden, which is totally fine too. But I am that type of person that when I'm watching, something that I enjoy, I tend to want to, get started. I'm very creative, and I'm like, I want to see if I could do that. And so I try to see if I could do it. But yes, y'all. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys what I'm watering over here. So over here is another tomato plant. I'm sure you could tell. Another tomato plant. And this one was a volunteer that came in one of my beds because, oh yeah, let me give y'all a warning. If you've been on my live before, you've heard this warning before. When you start a compost, please do not put any kind of seeds in your compost. I don't care how little the seeds look. It may not look like it's a lot of seeds that you're putting in your compost. You might not even realize that you threw a pepper away and it has seeds in it, or you threw a tomato away and it has seeds in it. When I tell y'all next year or whenever you decide to use your compost, you are going to have a ton of those seedlings popping up in your compost, and now you may have it in a strawberry bed, and next thing you know, you have tomatoes and peppers growing in that strawberry bed. So don't make the mistake I made by just composting, because my idea of composting was, when I was learning how to compost, was just throw all your kitchen scraps in the compost. Throw all your kitchen scraps in the compost. But what they don't tell you is make sure that you are removing any seeds out of whatever it is that you are throwing away. And I mean, it really doesn't matter. Any kind of seeds is gonna pop up, because the thing is, the compost is so rich with nutrients and all of the beneficial properties your plants needs to grow. Of course, the seed that you throw in it is gonna thrive. It's in the best soil possible. It's absolutely going to want to grow. So when you do put it in your different grow bags or in your different garden beds, it's going to pop up. And that's what happened with me this year. I had 1 million tomato plants. So other than the fact that I grew a lot of tomatoes this year, from indoors, I also had 1 million tomatoes pop up in my compost. And it was tragic because I had to constantly weed it out. And then also, I'm somebody that do not like to waste. So like I was literally crying as I was weeding out the tomatoes, because I felt like, oh my gosh, this is a really good tomato. Like I wanted to save all of them, and I simply don't have the space to do that. So yeah, don't do what I did. Do not do what I did, and do better than me. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to make you guys be better than me and just do it differently. Of course, you're going to have your own mistakes that you're going to have to learn as a gardener. And some of you might be on here are seasoned gardeners, so I don't even need to tell you this. You already know this information. But for those of you that are new to gardening and you would like to compost and, which I highly recommend. I highly recommend you composting, especially if you're eating a lot of organic food and things like that. Don't just throw it away. It's like throwing away like gold. Because when I tell you, it is so enriching to compost where you eat and put it back, and you're putting it back into the ground. I just love the idea of doing that. It's like you grew something and then you're putting it right back into the soil. It's like that whole recycling, aspect of it. I love it. But all right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me on my TED Talk. It's like, no. Let me flip this camera around. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me on our garden talk. And thank you for helping me water my plants. It definitely needed that water. And I hope you enjoy being here tonight. Please let me know. I am going to drop a poll to see when is best. It seemed like Sunday around this time is the best time for you guys to go live, and you'll be able to be on here. So, just watch out for the poll and vote and let me know which day and time work best for you guys, because of course I want it to be beneficial for you, because I'm doing it for y'all. So I hope you enjoyed being here. Please like this video. Like I said, it is a free and easy way of supporting me and my channel, and I appreciate you. And if you're here tonight, you're exactly where you're meant to be in this moment. Hi girl, the view is beautiful. You're stunning. Ooh, thanks. How do you say your name? Otaku. Is that how you pronounce your name? Thank you, Otaku. I appreciate you. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all have no idea, like, the love I've been receiving from you guys on this channel, especially like with my shorts and stuff like that. Make sure you guys are watching the shorts too. If you don't see me posting like long form videos, I am absolutely posting shorts. I post shorts every single day. I probably post like 2 to 3 shorts a day, because I just want you guys to be live with me and seeing what's going on in my garden live. A lot of the videos that I'm posting are things that happened maybe like a week ago or a couple of days ago. They're not like, it's not stuff that happened like that day that I'm posting it. So I like you guys to see, what's going on in the garden live until I post a video. So make sure you're watching the shorts and make sure you're liking the video. That's all I ask. Thank you so much. If you are just now joining, start the live over. It was a fun live. I had so much fun talking with you guys. Thank you, How to Garden, for joining me and having a conversation with me. Thank you for not hiding the weeds. It's okay though. I be like that too on certain pages. It's like I just enjoy. Sometimes I just want to enjoy the view, and I don't have nothing to say. But until then, have a wonderful night, and of course, happy gardening. Bye, y'all.